the product rule and the quotient rule. We'll start with the product rule. So you need to know the formula. It's not in your formula books, but if you differentiate a product f times g, so that's a product of two functions f and g, then it's the differential of f times g plus f times the differential of g. So you need to just learn that rule. So we'll look at an example to illustrate it. So here's y. This is my first function and my second. So the first thing to do is to identify those. So we'll call f 3x plus 2 to the 5, and we'll call g sine x. And you should really say, because you're introducing f and g, you should really say let g equal, and you should have let f equal. So I need to know what f dash is. So f dash is something to the power of 5. So I differentiate something to the power of 5. So it's 5 times something to the power of 4 multiplied by the something differentiated. Differentiate 3x plus 2, I get 3. Make sure you then tidy that up. So 3 times 5, 15, 3x plus 2 to the power of 4. So I've used the chain rule to differentiate that. And then underneath this one, set it out very neatly, g dash, I differentiate sine x and I get cos x. Always make sure that the sign's right. Differentiate sine, I get plus cos x. So now I use the rule here. So write out the rule. So dy by dx equals f dash g plus f g dash. And then underneath, you just need to copy out the different parts. So f dash g first, which is 15, 3x plus 2 to the 4. Just pause and double check you've not made any copying errors. Then multiply it by g, so make sure you pick up g, which is this line here, which is sine x. And then plus, big plus, so that you've got the two parts separately. So it's f, so I look for f. Here's f, carefully labelled, 3x plus 2 to the 5. So 3x plus 2 to the 5. Double check, no copying errors, that's f, that's correct. And then g dash, f g dash, so g dash is here, which is cos x. That will get you the majority of marks, but you then may want to tidy that up. In this case, I'm just going to leave that as it is. So that's the product rule, and you need to learn that. Now the quotient rule has the formula in the formula book. So the formula in the formula book is written like this: f of x over g of x, and it's written like that. It's very complicated looking because it's written it properly with the gx and f dash x. So the first step I would do is simplify that, leave out the x's, and it's simpler to see that it's f dash g minus f g dash over g squared. So just like the product rule, identify your two functions. So if we use this as an example, f is sine x and g is x minus 3 all squared. Again, double check there's no copying errors. Then you differentiate. So I look at f, differentiate it, and if I differentiate sine x, I get cos x. Differentiate this one, again it's the chain rule, so it's something squared, so it becomes 2 times something, and then multiplied by the something differentiated, and if I differentiate x minus 3, I just get 1. Write down the rule and then substitute. So I've got f dash g, so f dash is cos x times g, make sure you pick up the right line, x minus 3 all squared. Copy it, double check for any copying errors. Then it's f, which was sine x, times g dash, which was 2, x minus 3, and the final bit of the formula is over g squared. So make sure you find g. G was x minus 3 all squared, so it's x minus 3 all squared, and then you may want to tidy that up, and if you tidy it up, you'll end up with cos x times x minus 3 all squared, I'll put the x minus 3 all squared at the front, minus 2 lots of x minus 3 sine x, squared and squared gives me x minus 3 to the power of 4, and that's your final answer. With these, labelling is really important. If you label everything clearly, it will really help you, and double check every step of the way that you're making no copying errors as you go.